Good morning. UK artist plans flowers to fight homophobia. I sell flower seeds, so this is very important. After having abuse shouted at him and his boyfriend 3 times in one day in Manchester, UK, based artist Paul Harfleet began planting flowers at the locations of homophobic attacks. This is incredibly cool to me. Yes, Harfully to choose to plant pansies. Yes, which are both brightly colored flowers and a name that has been used to insult the gay man. He says the placing of each pansy is a gesture of quiet resistance. Nice move, man. Against homophobia. After planting more than 300 pansies in Europe, North America, Asia, and Africa for what he calls the Pansy Project, Harfleet says he has seen some changes in homophobia since the project began in 2005. I think it's changed. I don't think it's improved, he says, adding that there are still battles to be done. How does he plant? I just do just one plant at the place. Harfleet is often asked to plant pansies as part of a festival or exhibition. He then studies reports of local homophobic abuse, which can include cases of murder, yes, to find places for his flowers. Most of the reaction has been positive. It's generally nice because passerby will just see me planting a pansy, he says. However, he only explains the meaning if he gets the sense that the person is likely to support his goals. In 2017, Harfleet published Pansy Boy, a picture book he illustrated, in which a young boy fights homophobic abuse at school by planting flowers. Harfleet says he wrote it for his 7-year-old self. How sad is that? He has visited schools in Britain, the US, and Canada to read and talk about the book. Pansy Boy also shows Harfleet's love of birds, and when the coronavirus pandemic made it impossible to travel for the Pansy Project, he started drawing a bird each day to share on social media instead, something he calls optimistic and uplifting. He later used bright makeup and clothing to make himself look like the birds he drew, taking photos to use with the drawings for his Birds Can Fly project. The project aims to both raise awareness of the study of birds and to encourage inclusiveness in the bird-loving community. Okay, where did the pansy go? Discussion. What are your thoughts on Paul Harfleet's The Pansy Project? Extremely nice. Yes, I love that. Do members of the LGBTQ community often face abuse in your country? Not really the physical abuse, but probably mentally abused. How have attitudes towards the LGBTQ community changed where you live over the past few decades? I have no idea actually. When do you think homophobia will be a thing to the past in your country? Can't really tell. Who are your country's most well-known activists? Further discussion. Are there any local artists that you admire? What kind of art do they make? Do you like art that has a social or political message? Sometimes yes, sometimes not. What social or political issues would you draw attention to if you were an artist? Would you rather be an artist or a writer? Absolutely, musician or the artist. The role of the artist is to ask questions, not answer them. Nice. Anton Chekhov. What do you make of this statement? Is to ask questions, not answer them. I like that.